What's up, guys? WhoNeedsMeta here, doing a deck profile on Machina Gadgets. I did take out the hands out of the main deck from last format, but
so it's no longer jerking you off, guys.
Yeah, it's no longer jerk off gadgets. I feel like, I don't know, when I was playing the hands, like they first came out, I got them really cheap. I was just like trying to figure it out, and I feel like the home for them is the side deck in this deck now because it's a lot of normal summons, and you want to be able to keep up and play defense. So let's get right into this. 2 green. 2 red, and 2 yellow. Standard 6. We don't have odd eyes yet. I'm thinking about 9 with odd eyes. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do.
Pendulum gadgets?
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do with pendulums. Even if I'm going to actually play it. I saw another variant, I can't remember what it was, of this deck where I thought it was going to be useful, but we'll see what happens.
Maybe chain summoning?
No, I can't stand chain summoning. I've always played stun variants. I feel like the stun variants are better. You have 2 Fortress. I dropped this down to 2 because you don't really resolve or ever like summon 3 of them. You usually just kind of pitch them off, and I didn't really want to sit with too many dead in hand, especially with 2 Fortress. If I played 3, I would play 3 just to keep the number solid so you can have more summons. 1 cannon. This is going to come out for that new level 8 whenever it comes out. What's the name of it?
I think it's next Challengers. It's Megaform.
Megaform. Megaform is going to be really good for this deck, so be excited to get rid of cannon and play something cool. Triple Tin Goldfish for power plays. I do not play Kage Tokage. I feel like this card is a lot better. Kage helps you set up with gear frame. It's a resolve gear frame, but you know the gadgets all get their effects from special, so it doesn't really matter. And this is just kind of a nice little addition.
It's a water and has a 2 KS.
Yeah, it's water for Dweller too. So 1 Redux. This acts as double summon basically, as well as fuel for the rank 7 engine. I did take out Evolve All Chains, so there's no way to just dump it because I found myself not wanting to go into the rank 7 engine at all because, like, I didn't think it was that good. I don't know. I'm weird. I dropped a lot of cards.
We'll see. Yeah, he's on the floor picking up his cards.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like the rank 7 engine was as good, so, you know, I took it out. I do still play the double Tragodia. I really like Tragodia. I don't know why. Like, a lot of people be like, oh, it's slow or it doesn't have synergy, but, like, I feel like it does because, like, when you're behind in cards and, like, you can only just normal summon a gadget, when you have a Trag in hand, that Trag allows you to play a rank 4 because you can just drop it and then copy level. And, like, 4s are so huge right now that when you're having, like, dead gadgets in hand, you can, like, steal stuff with it and just with the dead gadgets because it's nice to take your opponent's bear, your opponent's fire, ice hand, or something like that. If you don't feel like playing around, you just take it and overlay. And I like double Max C to draw into Trag to make, like, I don't know, the play is a little better. I've thought about siding Swift Scarecrow, because it's a one-of that's searchable with Gear X, but, you know, Maxi is good enough for right now to draw into the Trags. For the spells, we have 1 Mind Control. Really liking the 1 Mind Control. Again, it's a level 4 based format, so...
Rank 4 format.
Yeah, rank 4. Dark Hole, Book, standard. And then I'm playing this over 3 MSTs. I'm playing 1 Lance and double space. I just like the added utility that you can get out of Forbidden Lance where you don't have to, you know, guess. You could just... Because, like, Fortress is, like, the biggest bottomless food ever, so having... it's just bait for... It just gets eaten by bottomless all the time. That and Gear X. So, you know, when you're having cards that you just need to search, or if you don't want your gadget cycle interrupted by Fiendish Chain, it's always nice. Onto the traps. Double Wiretap just to protect your plays when you want to go Tin Goldfish. Like, if you go Tin Goldfish and you get a breakthrough or something like that, like, you're just going to sit there and do nothing. It's like, oh, better wall it with Redux if you have it already, because, like, it just kind of sucks. So, getting those off. 1 Trencher Tribute to clear boards because you don't give a shit about your gadgets. It's true. Double D Prison. Thought about playing 3 when Shawls come out because it's an option for Midrash, but I do have a lot of hate for that. I don't think I'm going to be playing double Blackhorn when that comes out, so finding something to take out 1 of the Blackhorns for, because I'm playing 2 Blackhorn, might be the 3rd prison. 1 Compulse. Like I said, a lot of the Midrash hate because you can't do anything. You can just summon a gadget. So 3 Fiendish Chain and 2 Breakthrough Skill. Like,
no effects.
Yeah, no effects. Just being able to play all the cards. Stop a lot of effects. 1 Bottomless. Double Blackhorn.
For now.
For now. It'll be 1. It'll eventually be 1. Thinking we're playing Supply Squad, or Supply Unit, whatever it ended up being called. Thought about running a couple of those, but right now I feel like the card might be a little slow. And then 1 Solemn Warning to round out the trap lineup. On to the extra deck. It is 40 cards for the main deck. Double Gear Giant X. Card's still really good. You don't need 3. I saw some builds actually trying out 3, and it's like, you're never going to make 3. You'll play Emerald before you make 3. You put it back because you want to have, draws without making your deck too thick. One Maestro. I still like this card. Being able to play defense is really nice. Exciton.
Exciton is Exciton.
Direwolf, pick off problem cards. A lot of people don't play this card, and I kind of like it, so I'm going to keep playing it. Just get rid of problem cards you don't like. Double Arc. I like Double Arc a lot. I don't know, it's just really good. Diaso Emerald. This card's actually really important. I've added in Gemini Pearl to the extra deck, so you do have a target for its second effect. But it's really important to recycle those gadgets. Like, if something bad happens to this, like, I tried to make this unless I have a Lance or a Wiretap or something, or like I'm missing the back row or something like that. Because, being able to start your cycle over, with being able to basically play 9 gadgets without playing 9 gadgets is what the card allows you to do. One Abyss Dweller for hands, and Mermails and occasionally dragons, depending on how set up their grave is. If they have all 4 in there, you should be like, well, I'm going to shut you down for an entire turn and not let you do anything.
Shadalls eventually.
Yeah, when you want to run over the flip effect ones. Corn's just, I don't know, I found myself, like, the first hand's going to get set, but the rest of them aren't, so, like, once they start ramming, you can just make this. Ragna Zero. Card's still really good, because Rolche's got no hit, thank God. I don't know why anybody thought they would get hit. Didn't deserve a hit, but this is a really good answer to them. They can't do anything because the deck relies so much on its normal summon list. That's Palooza. Rhapsody. Rhapsody's really good against the Lysorn Rulers. Gemini Pearl, again, like the target for Emerald. And then, and I've always wanted to beat her. Draco Sack and Big Eye. I don't play Master Blades, but the 2 7s are nice to have. And we get into the side deck. Double DD Crow. Just getting names out and stuff like that. I do play 1 Cycle Reader because it's a machine, so you can put it back in your hand with Gear X. Once you use it, you can search it and then use it again. Double Fire Hand and double Ice Hand. Just pretty standard side deck stuff to pick off problem cards you don't like. Skill Drain is a big problem for this deck, and so is Roll Decree, so it's just another way to get to it. Double Nobleman. This is going to be Shadowmere. I know that Nobleman was okay in thought process, but I know that Shadowmere is going to be a way better card coming up, so definitely going to be Shadowmere. The third MST. Hands down, the best reason to play this deck. Defissure Macro Soul Drain,
the unholy trinity.
Yeah, the unholy trinity. The cards are just insane. They win you games you should not win. The floodgates are so unfair, but, play them while you can kind of thing. And then 2 trap stuns. I thought about cutting it, and then, I don't know, just, the idea that the deck can, go into big plays and go, it can go fast when you want it to. So the double trap stun really helps when you're playing against, a trap-heavy deck where you don't want to play MST, where this is just better than MST when you know they can't side in floodgates, where, those floodgates that they do have in their side deck don't, touch you at all. This is kind of, your go-to card, so, let me know what you guys think of the deck, and thanks for watching, guys.